Hi, it's Ieva here. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll give you 3 things to keep in mind to make your virtual dates much better, and also 7 great date ideas. This is the second video of my video series about online dating in the lockdown. So if you haven't watched the first one, why it is one of the best times to date now, then make sure that you do. And let's dive in. So how to make those dates better? The first one, dress to impress. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a full set of lashes, put your heels and your tight bodycon dress. I'm not saying any of those things, but I think it's good to maybe get out of your sweatpants, make yourself look a bit more presentable. And it's not even to impress that person, even though first impressions really do matter, but I feel like you will feel very different if suddenly you apply a layer of mascara after 2 weeks of not doing that. And also know your surroundings. Just have a look what is around you. Do you have piles of clothes and things like that lying around? So you might want to clean that up a little bit so you are in a place where you feel good, but don't try to be someone that you are not. If following Marie Kondo's tidying up principles is not something that you do, then I don't think that you have to organize your house, your surroundings for 5 hours before you agree to meet that person online. I talk actually about that in my book, Why Am I Still Single book for women, is that very often you try to be someone that you are not. So for example, you going on a date or virtual date and you telling that person, oh, I live this social butterfly life, my social life is so exciting and I'm doing all these exciting things, but deep down you know that you are the kind of lady that likes to stay at home and chill with Netflix and read a good book. Now this person that you met, he's thinking, oh, you know, I don't think I should call her again because it's very obvious that we have very different interests and it's very different how we spend our lives. So I just feel like maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe my social life is not that exciting. It's very important that you try to be as real as you can, so you're not wasting your time and the persons that you are connecting with time. Connect and skip the small talk. I like the example that Esther Perel gave during the podcast that she did with Tim Ferriss, a brilliant podcast. You should definitely listen. She said that you can ask someone something like, what has surprised you during this time? Has anyone that maybe you haven't heard from in a really long time got in touch with you? And I feel like this could open up such great conversations. For example, this person would say, you know what, someone that I met 6 years ago during my travels in Italy, someone that I went to uni with got in touch with me and they're asking how I'm doing. I feel like this could be an opener to so many great conversations and topics, and that will help you to connect with that person. Just make sure don't treat it as a job interview. No need to do that. And you know, if you feel like this talking thing is not that thing that you really like, then I've got some other ideas, so stick around. And this brings me to the next one. Have shared experiences. Do things together, even if you physically cannot be together. I'll give you 7 of those, and I think some of them are really cool, if I may say so myself. So the first one is play a game together. I mean, nothing naughty. I wouldn't recommend this. In fact, I talk about the benefit as one of the benefits in my previous video, how this is a great time to connect, because suddenly you can't do things like have sex with that person, especially if you find yourself as being someone that feel like maybe I had sex too soon, I should have waited for a while. This is a great time to think outside the box and do other things instead. For example, I'm a big fan of Scrabble and Words with Friends. I mean, they're kind of the same thing. So I would be like, do you wanna play a match online? If you know any other great games, then please leave that in the comments so you can give ideas for others as well. You can walk together, a great romantic, lovely walk in the park. I feel like it's such a beautiful thing to do together. Of course, when I say together, it is not actually physically together. You are on a phone, your date is on a phone, and you are sharing that experiences, and you're telling each other, oh, you know, I can see a squirrel in front of me. If you are a tree-hugging person, your date is a tree-hugging person, then you have a great experience together. But I'm not implying whatsoever that during this time when you are asked to stay at home, that you would be going and meeting these people in person. And I think this is also a great time to judge someone and their character. If you met someone online and this person is insisting to meet you in person during this time, watch an online concert together. I know this girl, and she chooses matches on Tinder based on their music taste. So no, maybe you're someone that's very into music, and maybe your match is very into music. So you can go on where your favorite band is having an online gig or something like that. Do people still say band? I don't know. You know, you can watch that together, and you can be like, you are in your bedroom, your date is in their bedroom, and you watching that together, then you sharing that experience. I think it's a beautiful thing to do. Number 4 is order a takeaway together. So maybe you are in a same town, city, and you can order a takeaway from the same place. One night maybe you order Chinese, another night you order Indian, or maybe you can even do things like, tonight I'm gonna surprise you with a takeaway and I'm gonna order this for you, and then the next night your date is gonna order something for you. I mean, who doesn't like food? You have to be crazy not to like food. What's your favorite takeaway? Tell me in the comments. I like pizza very much. Now this one is a bit like I feel like it's a bit extra. I've learned about this from Esther Perel, and I just think I feel like it's such a beautiful thing, because I'm a big fan of books, and if the person that you are dating is also a fan of the books, you could read a paragraph or a page from your favorite book, and I feel like this is a great way to connect with that person. It's a great way to bond with that person, because you're sharing something that is so intimate. Like this video if you think that it's a very cute date idea. Now another one is for all the art lovers out there. There are all these art galleries around the world. Now a lot of them are not open to the public currently, but you can still have a virtual tour there, and you are looking at that together and you're discussing the art. It's a beautiful way to connect together and do something together, because it's all about shared experience, because shared experience will let you bond with that person. And the last one, which is, I think it's the best one and it's a classic, it's to watch a film together. You can have a movie night and you can watch the same film together, even get the popcorn, and then after the film you can call each other and discuss that. We can really find out a lot of things about the person that we are dating based on the films that they're watching. And I'm a big film fan, and I remember I dated someone that introduced me to all those films that I never watched before. I feel like it's a great way to connect. Now I'd love to know from you which one is your favorite, and also share some other date ideas that I haven't mentioned. I'd love to know them, and you know, other people that are watching this could get some ideas as well, so make sure you leave that in the comments. Now you might be thinking, you know what, Ieva, I'm so far from the place where I'm actually having like a nice date with someone, even if it's like an online or virtual date, because I just keep attracting these creepy guys. So then make sure that you watch my videos where I talk about how you can position yourself in a way so that you are more likely to attract the person that you truly want, and how your pictures might be sending the wrong kind of signals. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to like it, share it with a friend that really needs to hear this. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember that you are worthy of love. See ya! I like pizza very much.